Alright, this is image 3, and we're going to use it to solve for a Casque in Norfolk, Virginia. Basically, we got a man in an armored suit, got a flowered bottom, he's on a pedestal with a window behind him. There's a lot of jewelry hanging off of his arms. He's got shields and balls and bells. 3 or 4 bubbles, a big bubble in the window, and a tin hat. This is verse 11 we're going to use to solve the puzzle. Past 2 friends of Octave in December. Ride the Man of Oz to the land near the window. There's a road that leads to dark forest where white is in color. 2 maps after circle and square. In July and August, a path beckons to mica and driftwood. Under that, which may be last touched or first seen standing, look north at the wing and dig to achieve dauntless and unconquerable determination, your goal. Alright, first we have Octave Chanute. While he was good friends with the Wright brothers and is often considered the first father of flight, his real job was civil engineer, specializing in bridge design. I believe the 2 bridges that go underwater just north of Norfolk would be the friends of Octave. This is also where we find the land near the window being the entrance to Chesapeake Bay, the window to the sea. I believe the man in the painting is the Tin Man from the Wood, from the Wizard of Oz. The similarities are quite striking, and you can use this as a reference to ride the tinsel tram in the botanical gardens in December. Next we have the road that leads to dark forest, where white is in color with 2 maps. White is in color being the Moses Ezekiel statues. There are 11 of them in the park. The park is currently divided into 2 sections. This is where we find the 2 maps. The northeast corner would be the Enchanted Forest. While the pathways have changed over the years, there are many different ways to find the circle and the square. Here's where it starts to get a bit tricky. There's a butterfly garden in the park, along with a butterfly house, a path that beckons underneath the butterflies, several butterfly images in the painting, as well as some statues that have many similarities to the painting, including the rose-colored petals matching the lower wings, the loops on the painting matching the loops around the butterfly wings, and the general shape of the bottoms. Unfortunately, due to renovations in the park and just general construction, many of the timelines for the butterfly things just don't add up. However, I'm fairly certain that this patio and pool are represented in the pedestal, below the figure, and above the figure's head in the window. Also, I believe that the floor below the pedestal in the painting and the floor in front of the eagle statue are very similar. The eagle statue is also on a pedestal, 3 rings. Its underneath legs are very similar to the rose patterns of below the painting's Tin Man. The arms spread. The V around the belt where the jewel is kept is very similar to the wings. I believe that the jewel is located somewhere around this eagle statue, either directly in front of it or possibly at 1 o'clock behind it, since the man in the painting is holding a watch that says 1 o'clock. It's possible that this statue has been relocated over the years. Various pictures appear to be in different locations.